What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. If you're new to the videos, my name is Mo and this is my channel, Mo Nation. So let's get this video started. Now, if you want to see the prepping phase of this Chevy SS, check out the previous video. I may have the little card pop up. That's going to be me watching it and my prepping process. Now, in this video, we're going to be doing a one-step correction. Now, as y'all can see, the swirler was pretty bad. It needed some love, especially with this color. It showed a lot. It also had some scratches from some turkeys that run his yard, and then as y'all can see, the rest of the car. Now, what I started off with is letting it sit in the garage for about 30 minutes, let some of that water drain, blow out some water, and then I started taping it up, which is just taping up like the plastic trim and all that good stuff, where the sunroof is at, the mirrors and all that stuff that I'm going to polish. Got taped up so we don't have to worry about when I'm polishing getting wax on it, and sometimes it's hard to come off. Sometimes it's not, but we don't have to worry about it at all. Now, as y'all can see, my go-to for this one is going to be, well, for the test spot, as I should say, is going to be F6 from Chevy, and then we're going to use a yellow Rupes pad for the first test spot. Now, I'm using F6 because F6 doesn't contain any type of fillers or anything like that, because we also are going to put a 3 to 5 year coating on this car as well. Now, you may be able to tell, maybe not, I switch pads. So on this pass right here, I'm still using F6. I just switched to a microfiber cutting pad just to kind of see what type of cut I would get. And I just want to go a little aggressive to get a better cut. Now, you won't be able to use that combination on every single car, especially for like cars with really, really soft paint like my G8. If I was to use this combination, I would have to come back over with a light polish or something else to kind of get rid of those micro scratches from the pad. With this particular car, I would say it's not hard paint and it's not like really soft paint. It's somewhere right in the middle, because just a one step is going to work wonders with it. And as y'all can see, I can cut it aggressively without having to worry about doing a second step of coming over to get rid of those imperfections from the pad. So throughout the whole car, I kind of switch pads a little bit just to kind of see what type of cut I would get with which pad. Just really, I was trying to test things out pretty much. When I got further down to the car, I used a Lake Country orange HDO pad. I think it's an HDO pad, but I know it's a Lake Country orange cutting pad or something like that further down when I got down. And that worked great too. Gave me a really great cut. I could have used it for the whole car, And I kind of did a combination of the microfiber and then with that pad as well. The microfiber is a little bit more aggressive, but same thing. You didn't have to go over it with a second step or anything. That was that one step will work wonders on the SS. I can't speak for other colors, but this paint was actually pretty good when it came to like it being not too hard and not too soft. So throughout the whole car, I'm using F6. That's the only thing I did not change when it came to polishing the car. But when I got to the top, it did have that scrape from the top from when he backed out the garage, and the garage door kind of scraped it. It wasn't too deep, so I did switch to a Eurofiber pad just to kind of see what it would do. And I actually really enjoy those pads. Sometimes with those on this car, you can get away without doing a second step. And then other times, if it's really, really soft paint, you have to do a second step and come over it, no matter what type of polish you use sometimes. But yeah. So personally, me, I like to pull the car out and look at it in the sun. Sometimes I like to pull it out in the middle of the street and look at it from all angles. Now you may say in the middle of the street, I live in a cul-de-sac, so I'm able to do stuff like that. Also, what I like to do now is just do a quick wash on it if I have any dusting. If it's a lot of dusting, I like to just do a quick wash. So I'll foam it down, wash it, with a pad, not a pad, but a washing mitt or whatever, or washing towel that I have, and then pressure wash it really good in the cracks and crevices, get all that dusting out, and then dry it off. And I guess this is a great way to see if your wash method is safe. If you can wash after you finish correcting it and not get any type of marring or any type of micro scratching, then your wash method is safe. So the coating I'm going to be using is SPS graphene. Now, I decided to stop using consumer grade coatings, and not saying that the consumer grade coatings I was using were bad. They actually were good. It's just that I wanted something a little bit more exclusive. I wanted something that not just anybody can buy. I wanted something that not just my customers can look up and buy as well. So I decided to narrow it down to some companies that you have to sign up for, basically. Obviously, I'm going to spend a little bit more money than the consumer ones. With this coating, the SPS coating, I saw tests, a couple of tests on it. I said, okay, let me try this one out. I sent them an email. And the email they sent back was actually somebody took their time out to type this email up. All the other companies that sent me back an email were just a copy and paste type of thing. One company wanted me to basically pay $500 and they give me all this stuff, and I just wasn't looking to do that. With this company, they told me they didn't care if I used a different coating or whatever, and I like that because I am signed up with another coating company as well. It's going to be two companies I'm going to be using as of now. The SPS graphene coating is going to be the main one I'm going to be using from now on. Now, the difficulty level on this one is about a 7 out of 10. It's grabby. It was a little hard to buff off. And you got to use a microfiber applicator pad. But I will say that this is the slickest and the glossiest coating that I have ever used so far. I've never seen a coating that cures right then and there on an applicator pad within like 20 minutes or whatever. The pad was already getting hard and I had to switch it out and stuff. Even though I switch them out regardless, but still, I thought that was pretty crazy. I haven't did the first wash on this vehicle, so once I do the first wash, y'all be able to see the results. You're going to see the results of the whole correction and coating it, and I think it looks crazy. Almost made the car look like a candy color, but in person, it looks even better.